my graduation day.
That's right.
I'm going to graduation
Day
yes.
is finally
Oh, I
here.
feel so dizzy.
Okay, all right, maybe just calm down. I know you're excited. Today is the final day of superhero faith, and Pastor Ryan, if he listens well, may be graduating today.
I get to fly today. Maybe.
You're gonna at least graduate. I don't know about flying.
Gotta go for at least the 50. That's a pass. 50's a pass.
All right, boys and girls, we're gonna go over to superhero training. Let's do it.
Welcome to Pastor Maddie's Superhero Live.
It is my graduation day. I'm going to graduate. I can't wait to get my superpowers.
All right, Pastor Ryan, take a seat and get ready for your last lesson of Superhero 101.
You need to learn to not drop caps.
Don't worry, it's not important. All right, today we are learning that every superhero, every good superhero, always gets the victory.
The Vicks Vapo Rub.
The victory.
Oh, Vapo.
Every superhero always gets the victory, right? The good guy always wins.
Oh.
Right?
Yeah, that sounds good.
And you know, sometimes we might think that like the obstacles in front of us are too big or we can't get the victory, but when God is on our side, we always get the victory, no matter the odds, no matter what.
I like
you feel that?
Yeah, that's awesome. That sounds all right. That sounds. Oh, I need that. I need to get a win sometimes.
Exactly. Well, I think that we should look at one more example from the Bible of a guy named Gideon.
Yes.
He was facing up against a huge army, and he really wasn't sure if he was going to be able to get the victory. But God told him that no matter what, he was going to be with him, and he was going to help him get the victory.
Let's take a look. Oh, I can't wait to see what happens.
All right, let's see.
This is the story of the time that God helped Gideon get the victory. The Israelites were faced with yet another enemy army, called the Midianites, and this time Gideon was leading them. But before they took on their enemies, God had a very important message for Gideon. God told Gideon that his army was too big. He knew that if he went into battle with that many men, they might think that they had won using their own strength. But God wanted them to rely on his strength to get the victory. Gideon was nervous because having a big army was usually a good thing. But he believed that God knew what he was doing, and he chose to trust in his plan. In order to make the Israelite army smaller, God told Gideon that he must allow anyone who was afraid to go home. The Israelites knew that the Midianites were a big threat, and many of them took the opportunity to leave. 22,000 went home, and only 10,000 were left. But God still thought that there were too many men. So he told Gideon to take his army down to the river and ask them to take a drink. God wanted to be sure that Gideon trusted his power and not the power of his army. Gideon obeyed God and took the army down to the river. When they got there, 300 men scooped up the water in their hands to drink, but the rest of them got down on their knees to drink from the river. God told Gideon that only those who scooped up the water would be able to go into battle. This meant that Gideon's army had shrunk from 10,000 to only 300 men. The Midianites' army had over 135,000 people. This was not going to be a fair fight. But Gideon trusted God, and the Israelite army were finally ready to go into battle. Instead of weapons, they each carried a trumpet and a jar with a torch inside. Gideon waited until it was nighttime so that nobody would be able to see them coming. He led them down to the Midianite camp, and they surrounded them, all 300 of them. All at once they blew their trumpets and smashed the jars and held up their torches. The Midianites were so afraid, and they had no idea what was going on. In the midst of all the confusion, the Midianites began to attack each other. The Israelite army didn't even have to lay a hand on them, but God had given them the victory. The Israelites knew that it was only through God's power that they were able to defeat the Midianites. No matter what we face, when God is on our side, we will always get the victory.
That was awesome.
That is a crazy story.
The army was just like, less people, less people, less people.
Exactly.
And God was all like, you can do it. And Gideon was all like, ah. And then they were like, and then they won.
Exactly. And it was all because of God's strength, not their own, right? And that's why God actually made their army smaller and smaller, because he wanted them to know that it's not through our strength that we win the victory. It's through God's strength.
I'm so
right?
glad it's not on my strength because I am not strong.
I know. Sometimes it's hard. Sometimes we face things that we don't think we're going to be able to handle, but God can always handle it. So it's really important that we put our trust in God so that He can give us the victory.
That's awesome. Okay, I know this guy. He's a friend of mine. Well, like, I haven't really met him in person. I play video games with him. His name's his gamer tag is Dragon Slayer 455.
Dragon Slayer.
And
okay.
he invited me to come to his house. This guy gets so many Vic Royales. He just victory, getting the dub. Oh, Pastor Maddie, I don't have time to explain what a Vic Royale is to you. But this guy gets victories.
Okay.
And he invited me to come to his house to see how victory. Do you guys? We should take the kids.
Go visit him.
We should go visit. Guys, this guy is an incredible gamer. Let's go to his house and see what he has. As far let's learn how to get some victories.
Okay, let's do it.
Let's go. Victory! It's graduation day.
Yo, what's up? What's up? How you doing? Just one sec. Hey guys. Yeah, I'm gonna be AFK for a bit. Yeah, the guys are here for the interview. Yeah. Okay, bye. Thanks. What's up? It's your boy Dragon Slayer 455, also known as Gamer Gary. So glad you could be here with me today. I am the #1 gamer in the entire world. So, this is my setup. Got a pretty sweet setup here. This is where all the magic happens. I got a sweet gamer table, sweet chair, got the gummy worms for the extra nutrition when I need a nutrition. And you know, everyone just thinks I'm just this really serious gamer, but I'm also very sensitive. You know, so sensitive, and I'm actually a musician. And as you can see from my wall of guitars here, I take music very seriously. And if it's okay with you, can I show you a song today? Sick. Alright, let's see. Let me grab this guitar. Let's get it tuned up, get changed, and I'll be right back. Let's play a song.
This song is for all those who are tired of taking the L. Tired of coming in last place and never coming out on top. It's time to get a win.
I've got the victory, victory, victory. Victory in Jesus. You can have the victory, victory too, if you just trust Him. I've got the victory, victory, victory. Victory in Jesus. You can have the victory, victory too, if you just trust Him. No matter what you're going through, big or small, even when you feel like you're all alone, Jesus is there. When you feel lost and afraid, and like you can't go on, remember that Jesus has won it all. I've got the victory, victory, victory. Victory in Jesus. You can have the victory, victory too, if you just trust Him. I've got the victory, victory, victory. Victory in Jesus. You can have the victory, victory too, if you just trust Him. If we put all our trust into God, it doesn't matter how bad the odds, He will help us win. If we put all our trust into God, it doesn't matter how bad the odds, He will help us win. I've got the victory, victory, victory. Victory in Jesus. You can have the victory, victory too, if you just trust Him. I've got the victory, victory, victory. Victory in Jesus. You can have the victory, victory too, if you just trust Him.
All right, so I'm gonna apply all the lessons, put them together, and I'm gonna beat you.
All right, well,
Gonna
let's
get
see, because
the Vic
I've been getting
Roy,
the Vic
the dub.
Royales the last few weeks, so we're
You
gonna
don't
see.
even know what a Victor Royale
I
is.
do now.
Okay.
I do now.
Okay, here we go. Rock, paper, scissors, applying life lessons.
Still time for me to win.
Okay. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot! Yeah!
That's Ryan. I really don't want to do this today.
Spin the wheel, spin the wheel. You're gonna lose. You're gonna lose. I get the victory. I get the victory.
Not fair.
Toothpaste Trouble. Guys, for those of you who don't know, I get to now go pick out something from the kitchen to replace toothpaste with, and she has to brush her teeth.
It's gonna be so
Oh!
taste screws all day.
That's the best part. It's a long-lasting, unfortunate event. Let's go brush our teeth.
Alright guys, I am not excited for this.
All right, we don't have all day. We have many things to get to today. Come on. How'd you get it on your mask? I can't even look at it, guys.
Oh my gosh, guys.
I can't even look at it.
I'm not brushing my tongue.
I can't even look. This is terrible for all of us.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Oh, this is so unfortunate. Oh, my stomach.
I can't.
Guys, why did we do this?
I think we should just stop doing this.
We should stop doing it. I feel it.
This is enough.
Your teeth are so yellow. All right, let's go wrap this episode up. Oh, that was disgusting.
That was disgusting for me, Pastor Ryan.
No, toothbrushes are terrifying.
Yeah, I know, but you didn't even have to do anything.
I can't stand it. I'm genuinely feel terrible.
I'm so sorry for you.
No,
I'm
this.
so sorry.
Other than that, great episode, and I still have
It
my
was
graduation
fantastic.
ceremony coming up.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
Very soon. All right, well, we should recap what happened today. Do you remember what we learned today, Pastor Ryan?
Yes, we've learned all about victory.
That's right.
And how we can experience victory no matter what comes our way.
Exactly.
When we have God on our side.
No matter the odds, if God's on our side, we are gonna get the victory.
We just have to trust Him.
Exactly, we have to trust Him.
Just like Gamer Gary's song said.
Exactly, you're right.
So good.
All right, well, we have a special video. Some of you guys sent in, you guys doing your memory verse. So we're gonna take a look at that right now and see all of you awesome superheroes saying your memory verse.
Let's take a look.
I must come down and turn to God, for He is my only hope. He is my rock, He is the only one who could save. He is my high place of safety, where no army can defeat me. Psalm 62, verse 5 and 6.
That was amazing.
So good.
You guys are so smart.
You have
so
such
amazing.
large brains.
So large.
So large.
All right.
We need to get going.
I know,
It's time for graduation.
for your graduation, Pastor Ryan. You've made it, so let's go get your official superhero certification.
Yeah, let's go. We're gonna be late. Let's go. Woo-hoo-hoo.
All right, we can welcome to the stage Pastor Ryan, who is going to be graduating today from Superhero 101. Come on down, Pastor Ryan. Congratulations, you have made it. You are graduating.
Hi, Mom.
Well, before you get your certificate, we are just going to review what you've learned
Okay.
in superhero training.
Yes.
Right? The first week, we learned that all superheroes have an origin story, right?
Mhm. Yep.
Everyone has a story of where they came from, and God has had a plan for your life, for my life, for your guys' life at home since the very beginning.
I love it.
Right? Second, we learned that we have all been given a special mission, right? Our mission is to tell other people about Jesus and about God's love.
With our mouth.
Exactly. We have also all been given superpowers. And Pastor Ryan learned that those superpowers don't come from ourselves, but they actually come from God, right?
I don't have laser beam powers, but God gives me strength.
Absolutely. We also learned that we've all been given a costume, and it might not be a physical costume, but it's actually spiritual armor that God gives us to empower us to fight against the enemy.
So good. So good. I'm glad I don't have to do it on my own, but I can't wait to get my cape sized.
All right, well, next we learned that every superhero has a villain, right? That they have to
Little Willie.
Yeah, Pastor Ryan fought against Little Willie and eventually defeated him. And when we have God on our side, we can defeat those villains in our life. Well, we also learned that every superhero needs wisdom, right? We
Big
all
brains. Big
need
brains.
Wisdom, and God promises to give us the wisdom that we need so we can know when and how to use the powers that He's given us.
See, I told you I could graduate, Gary. I have a big brain too.
All right, we also learned last week that every superhero has a secret fortress.
Yes.
Right? They have to
Lair.
go back to their secret fortress so they can spend time alone with God and recharge their battery so they can continue to do amazing things for God. All right, Pastor Ryan, can you tell us what we learned today, our final lesson of superhero training? Do you remember what we learned?
All about getting victory.
That's right. When God is on our side, no matter the odds, we are going to have the victory. And we choose to follow Jesus, we actually get that victory. And our reward is not something physical like a trophy. It's actually eternal life with him.
I'm ready to be a superhero and to fight crime and to be on God's team.
All right. Well, I am so happy to give you your official superhero certification. Pastor Ryan,
This is real.
today have graduated from Superhero 101.
Oh, this is so exciting.
Fantastic.
It's in color too.
I know. All right, well, it's time for you to get your cape. Are you ready?
I am.
All right, we have ordered for you an amazing blue cape just for you, Here it is.
You're telling me that for 8 weeks,
Yeah,
I have been in this class,
yeah.
working,
this.
sweating, doing terrible challenges for this tiny little cape.
Exactly.
I love it!
I'm so glad you like it, Pastor.
Oh, it's so good. I was worried. Oh, I almost knocked off my. I was worried you were gonna give me one of those big bulky ones, but
No.
this is so much.
Those are too restricting.
Wow, kids! I hope you like my cape. Don't be jelly. This thing is awesome. Does it make me look big?
Sure.
Awesome. Well, kids, thank you so much for tuning in to PC Kids Online the past 8 weeks. We have had an amazing time learning
so much fun.
all about God and how the Bible really relates to superheroes.
Exactly.
It has been awesome. It has been awesome getting to become a superhero. And this is the end of our superhero series.
Exactly. So come back next week because we're going to be starting a brand new series. And it's going to be so much fun.
So much fun.
Ready for the summer.
It's going to be great. You guys are not going to want to miss out. I'm switching roles. I'm the teacher next time. You guys are going to want to see what we're going to be learning. Make sure you're here next week, PC Kids Online. We love you, and hopefully we see you soon.
See ya.
I'm a superhero!